melted into spring across the windows of your rented room. You kept a diary of everything while I was learning how to lose the gloom. We shared a coffee every evening at the corner where the trains pass slow. You spoke of futures you were dreaming. I spoke of places I might never go. And time was just a quiet stranger sitting between us on the floor. Neon solstice diary, you wrote the best of me between the lines of midnight ink and uncertainty. Neon solstice diary, still glowing softly like a secret only lovers know, too fragile to set free. The city changed its color palette from blue-gray nights to burning gold. You got a call from distant cities, a life I couldn't hold. We tried to laugh it into nothing, like distance was just weathering air. But every goodbye we kept postponing was already there. In silence learned your name before I learned goodbye. Neon solstice diary, you slipped away from me like a page that turns too fast in a wind of memory. Neon solstice diary, I still believe that somewhere in those handwritten lines you never left me. Years later I found the notebook in a box I never meant to keep. Your handwriting still breathing softly between the paper sleeve. You wrote I almost stayed forever, but life had other plans in view. If love was not enough to hold me, it was still enough for you. Neon solstice diary, a fading symphony of every kiss we never lost and every used to be. Neon solstice diary, you live inside of me, not as the ending or a scar, but as a melody. And when the city lights go quiet, I still hear your heart reply, written in the glow between us. My neon solstice diary. bookstore lights were low. Between the poetry and rain, you were folding pages into shapes to keep from feeling lonely again. I laughed at how you said the world was just a story we could bend. You said if love is made of fragile things, then maybe broken is not the end. And suddenly the room was only you and me. Moonlit paper wings, we believed in everything. Two hearts learning how to fly on invisible strings. Moonlit paper wings, every fragile dream it brings. Still I feel you in the night when the silence softly sings. We built a map of city rooftops, marked with names no one else knew. Watch the skyline turn to starlight, as if the sky was made for two. The distance came like quiet thunder, no warning in its gentle tone. You followed winds I couldn't anchor, and I stayed to face alone. Still I swear I hear you in the rustle of the page. Moonlit paper wings carried all our better things. Every promise, every plan, we were more than what life brings. Moonlit paper wings never really lost their spring. They just drift where memories go when the night begins to sing. If I could fold the time between us, I'd crease it carefully in blue, and every line would still remember the shape of loving you. But some things are not meant for holding, they're meant to pass right through the air, like paper catching moonlight briefly, then disappearing there. Moonlit paper wings, still alive in everything. Every quiet hope I kept, every tear it helped me bring. Moonlit paper wings, you were never really gone. You became the reason I still write when the night feels too long. And when I close my eyes at midnight, I can almost hear you sing, lost and glowing in the starlight on moonlit paper wings. traced your finger through the lines of places we'd never been before. You said you'd never stay too long in any town that learns your name, but something in the way you smiled made me forget to feel afraid. And every road you didn't take was drawing closer to my heart. Velvet compass, you turned my world around. Every direction led to you, no matter where I found the ground. Velvet compass, soft but guiding me, like a love that doesn't ask where we are meant to be. We drove through towns of fading gold, with nothing but a borrowed map. You sang along to broken songs, with your hand resting on my lap. But wanderers are made of wind, and wind will always choose the sky. You started hearing other callings while I was learning how to try. And silence filled the dashboard, like a truth we couldn't name. Velvet compass, you shifted out of reach. Every mile between us became something time could teach. Velvet compass, still I follow where you've been, even if the roads you take don't lead me back again. I kept the map you folded once, with coffee stains and worn out ink. It doesn't point to where you are, but helps me stop and think that love is not a destination, it's the courage to begin. And sometimes what we call an ending is where we both begin within. Velvet compass, you still guide me home, even if your heads are gone and I walk alone. Velvet compass, in every memory, you were never just a direction, you were part of me. And when I lose the road at midnight and the world feels far and vast, I just close my eyes and listen to the compass of our past. We met beneath the silver streetlight glow, where city rain fell soft and slow. You held your coat against the trying not to let me in, but something in the way you looked was louder than the world around. Like every lonely chapter I had read was finally turning down, and I knew before you spoke my name, nothing would ever feel the same. Echoes of satin rain still whisper through my veins, like a song that never leaves, even when it fades. Echoes of satin rain, where love and sorrow chain, two hearts dancing in the dark, then drifting back again. We built a life from borrowed moments, coffee cups and late night calls. We swore the world could never break us. We believed we had it all, but distance came without permission, like a thief inside the light, turning always into questions we couldn't answer right. And silence learned your rhythm, like it lived inside our home. Echoes of satin rain still fall inside my brain, every drop a memory that refuses to drain. Echoes of satin rain, you were joy and you were pain, the kind of love that leaves you warm and aching just the same. If I could rewrite every ending, I'd still choose the way we felt, even knowing love like ours can become its own farewell. Because some hearts are only borrowed for a season, not a life, but they teach you how to feel before they say goodbye. Echoes of satin rain still calling out your name in every quiet storm I face, in every night I can't explain. Echoes of satin rain, you never truly changed, you just became the sound I hear when everything replays. And when the rain returns to city lights, I stand where we began, listening to echoes of satin rain, slipping through my hands. We walked down Starlace Boulevard, where glass and moonlight intertwined. Your shadow touched the shopfront stars, like you never hard to find. You said the night could hold its breath, and listen to our quiet truth, while neon signs kept blinking slow, like they were falling in love too. And every step we took became a photograph in time. Starlace Boulevard, you lit up who we are. Two hearts written in the glow of a wandering boulevard. Starlace Boulevard, no matter where you are, I still see your silhouette under every falling star. We dreamed of rooms above the city, with windows facing endless sky. We promised nothing would divide us. We believed in you and I, but dreams can learn to change their language, without a sound, without a sign. And slowly love becomes a distance you cannot measure in a line. Still I hear your laughter in the echo of the street. Starlace Boulevard, you drifted out too far, like a song that keeps on playing, after breaking who we are. Starlace Boulevard, I carry every scar of a love that burns so brightly, then disappeared into the dark. If I could rewrite every moment, I wouldn't change the way we fell. Even shattered things can shimmer if you remember them well. So I keep you like a constellation, pinned inside my memory, a map of everything we were and everything we'll never be. Starlace Boulevard, still beating in my heart. Every light a reminder of where two souls start. sleeps at midnight. drop of rain. We met where the world went quiet slow, in a station lit by fading signs. You were reading off a folded note with 1,000 unsaid lines. I asked you why you looked so lost. You smiled like it wasn't true, but I could hear the storm inside, the way your silence moved. And somehow in that moment, the noise just disappeared. Indigo Quietus, you were the calm in us, like a fading evening sky that never gave enough. Indigo Quietus, still I dream of us, where broken things can still feel whole, even if it's just because. We walk through streets asleep in neon, talking like we had no past. You said nothing ever stays here long, and I felt time slipping fast. We tried to build a small forever in borrowed hours and light, but forever has its seasons, and ours ran out of night. And silence fills the room. I find you in the indigo, where all my memories bloom. We met where the harbor met the mist, on a morning still half asleep. You were staring at the drifting ships, like they carried secrets too deep. I asked you where you wanted to go. You said anywhere but here. And something in the way you spoke turned distance into something clear, like the tide that never asks what it leaves behind. Opal drift serenade, you were the path I made. Every step into the unknown was where our silence played. Opal drift serenade, a love that couldn't stay, but still it taught my heart to feel in every possible way. We followed roads of changing weather, through towns that never learned our names. We swore the wind would keep us tethered, but wind forgets the same. You started dreaming of horizons, I started fearing letting go, and slowly we became two rivers that stopped trying to flow. And even in our closeness, we were miles apart. Opal drift serenade, you gently slipped away, like sunlight on the ocean line at the end of day. Opal drift serenade, no reason left to stay, just the echo of a promise time refused to save. I still hear you in the quiet, when the world is barely there, like a melody half finished, lingering in air. Maybe love was never ending, maybe it was just a wave that lifts you for a moment, then teaches you to pray. Opal drift serenade, And when the harbor turns to silver, in the hush before the night, I hear your voice upon the water, drifting just out of sight. We met on a midnight subway line where the city forgot our names. You were tracing patterns on the glass while the tunnels breathed like flames. I asked you where you were headed to. You said you didn't really know, just somewhere far from everything where quiet people go. And in that moving darkness, time forgot to move. Midnight lullaby transit, we were lost inside it. Two hearts floating through the night with nowhere to hide it. Midnight lullaby transit, where silence feels like light, and every broken memory turns softer in the ride. We talked in half-remembered sentences between the stations passing by. You said you used to trust forever, now you just let it lie. I watched the city fade behind us like a dream I couldn't keep, and somehow in that metal carriage I learned how love can sleep. And every stop we skipped was a truth we couldn't face. Midnight lullaby transit, we drifted through the static. Every turn of steel and wire made goodbye automatic. Midnight lullaby transit, no destination fit, just two souls in motion, not ready to admit. Maybe we were only passing through each other's fragile air, two reflections on the window that believed someone was there. And when the final station called us, we didn't say a word, just two hearts that kept on moving even after being heard. candles forget my name, I still hear our lullaby inside the transit flame. Snow is falling on the window frame, like whispers from another time. You lit a candle in the dark, and suddenly the world felt kind. We spoke in quiet, careful sentences, as winter held us close and still. Two strangers learning how to trust, a moment no one else could feel. And every breath between us turned the cold into a glow. Frosted candle promises, we made them out of silence, flame against the night, fragile but defiant. Frosted candle promises, written in the quiet, two hearts daring to believe love could still survive it. We shared a blanket on the sofa while the storm danced on the glass. You told me all your hidden winters, and I told you mine at last. For a while the world was smaller than the warmth inside your hands. But seasons never linger, even when we want them to. Frosted candle promises, melting into distance. Every vow we never said, echoed in existence. Frosted candle promises, still I feel you in this, like a fire that once survived, now only lives in mist. Some loves are born in winter, only meant to warm the soul, not to last the springtime, but to make the broken whole. And though the snow is long since vanished, I still see that candlelight burning somewhere in the memory of that perfect frozen night. Frosted candle promises still guide me through the emptiness. fading blue, where constellations learned our names. You said the stars were never random, just stories wrapped in flame. We stood in silence on the rooftop as the city held its breath, and every word we didn't say felt louder than the rest. And in that fragile distance, we were closer than we knew. Across the sky, astral velvet goodbye, soft as asking why, two hearts orbiting the end, without a reason to deny. We built a world of borrowed moments, midnight air, believing love could bend forever. If we believed it there, but time's ways of quiet shifting, even when we hold it tight. Slowly we became two shadows that couldn't share the light. Still I swear I feel you in the gravity of night. Astral velvet goodbye, a tear without a cry, like comets breaking into dust. silence intertwined. You were holding on to yesterday like it was something you could find. I asked you why you never stayed too long. You said I never learned to land, but something in your voice felt like it was reaching for my hand. And every step between us was a fragile line of light. Rosewire afterlight, we burned too soft, too bright, like a love that couldn't hold the shape of day and night. Rosewire afterlight, still glowing in my mind. Two hearts tangled in the glow of everything we left behind. We shared a room above the city where the neon never slept. You traced your fears into the window while I pretended I forget. We made a home from fleeting moments, from borrowed hours and breath, believing if we held each other we could cheat what comes after death. But time was always waiting just beyond the door. Rosewire afterlight, we slowly lost the fight. Not with anger, not with tears, but with fading into night. Rosewire afterlight, you were my fragile light, the kind that doesn't disappear, it just changes what is right. I still hear you in the static of a radio half asleep, like a voice that never left me but no longer speaks to keep. And I don't call it ending, I don't call it regret, just a story that the heart keeps, even when it can't forget. Rosewire afterlight, still drifting through my life like a thread of silver memory that never cuts, just ties. Rosewire afterlight, you softened every night and taught me how to love, even when it wasn't right. And when the city dims to quiet and the stars refuse to shine, I still feel you in the afterlight, forever tangled in my mind. We met where the orchard met the fog, in a town that time forgot to name. You were picking fruit from silver branches, like you knew they felt the same. I asked you why you smiled so gently at a world that moves too fast. You said some things only grow in silence if you want them to last. And in that quiet morning light, we learned how love begins. Luminous orchard, where we lost our guarded hearts. Two souls wandering through the green, before the world grew sharp. Luminous orchard, still glowing in the dark. Every memory we planted there becomes a shooting spark. We spent our days in slow discovery, counting clouds and passing trains, writing names into the river, watching them dissolve like rain. But seasons turned without permission, and roads began to call your name. You said you needed distant horizons. I stayed among the change, and every goodbye we whispered fell like fruit into the ground. Luminous orchard, we drifted worlds apart. No anger in the leaving, just a quiet breaking heart. Luminous orchard still beats beneath my scars, a place where we were infinite before we learned what far means are. Sometimes I walk through memory's garden and feel you in the air, like sunlight caught in old leaves that still pretend you're there. Maybe love was never leaving, maybe just rearranged into something softer, quieter, but never truly changed. Luminous orchard, you live within my heart, not as a loss, not as a wound, but a glowing work of art. Luminous orchard, where every ending starts, still I find you blooming gently in the quiet of my dark. And when the wind moves through the branches, like a song I can't discard, I hear you in the orchard light, forever luminous and far. inside a fading photograph, where the colors had begun to blur. You were standing by the window light, like you were never quite sure. I asked you why you looked so distant from a world that called your name. You said, I live inside the quiet, where nothing stays the same. And in your eyes I saw a story no one ever reads aloud. Sapphire Soliloquy, you spoke so silently, every word a fragile thread of who you used to be. Sapphire Soliloquy, still echoing in me, like a love that never ends, but learns to set you free. We shared a room above the river, where reflections never lie. You would trace your thoughts in water, then watch them drift and die. I tried to hold your shifting shadows, but they slipped through every name. And slowly I became the listener to a heart I couldn't tame. And every truth you whispered turned into poetry. Sapphire Soliloquy, you dissolve so easily, like a voice inside the wind that belongs to memory. Sapphire Soliloquy, still living deep in me, not as something I could save, but something I could see. Love is just a language we were speaking out of tune, two hearts translating silence beneath the broken moon. And I don't call it ending, I don't call it loss, just a moment understanding what it truly cost. Sapphire Soliloquy, you change the way I see, even shattered conversations hold a kind of harmony. Sapphire Soliloquy, you're still a part of me, a voice I never answered, but always let me be. And when the night becomes a mirror, and I don't know what is real, I hear your sapphire soliloquy in everything I feel. observatory dome, where stars were written on the glass. You said you came to learn the sky, because your past refused to pass. I watched you trace the constellations like they were maps of what we lose. And somehow in that quiet distance, I started following you. And every light above us felt closer than the ground. Velvet Ember Observatory, we burned so quietly, like a universe unfolding between you and me. Velvet Ember Observatory, where nothing stays but we're brighter than the galaxies. For a moment, endlessly, we spent our nights decoding silence between the telescopes and rain. You spoke of worlds beyond forgetting, where love outlives the pain. But gravity is never patient, and time will always ask its due. You said you had to chase the unknown, even if it meant losing you. And I watched your shadow fade into the falling night. Velvet Ember Observatory, a love so temporary, yet it carved itself in starlight into my memory. Velvet Ember Observatory still lives inside of me, like a flame that never dies, just changes what it sees. If every heart is stardust, then ours collided bright, only to drift in different orbits across eternal night. And I don't call it sorrow, I don't call it pain, just two celestial moments, never meeting again. Velvet Ember Observatory, you're still a part of me, not in time, not in place, but in infinity. Velvet Ember Observatory, a fading symphony of everything we almost were and everything we'll be. And when I look into the heavens and the silence feels complete, I still find you in the ember glow, where memory and starlight meet. We met where the harbor kissed the night, in a chapel made of salt and stone. You were standing by the waterline, like you were waiting there alone. The waves were singing broken hymns to everything we never said, and I could feel your quiet storm before a single word was read. And the sea between us never learned to stay still. Crystal tide cathedral, we felt like something spiritual. Two hearts carved in drift and foam, too fragile to be physical. Crystal tide cathedral, where every prayer we know was written in the undertow, then carried out below. We built a love from shifting waters, from moonlight pulled into your eyes. Every kiss a brief illusion that the tide would compromise. But oceans never make exceptions, they only pull and then release. You said you had to follow currents that never bend for peace. And I watched your silhouette disappear into the blue. Crystal tide cathedral, a silence territorial, where every vow we made dissolved into the deep memorial. Crystal tide cathedral still echoes what we were, a sacred place, a fading light no hands could ever secure. If love is just a shoreline, then we were never meant to last. Two footprints in the morning, already part of the past. And I don't call it ending, I don't call it wrong, just a hymn the ocean wrote that I still carry on. Crystal tide cathedral, you linger like a ritual. Every wave that touches me still feels ceremonial. Crystal tide cathedral, a love beyond recall. You became the sea itself that taught my heart to fall. And when the tide returns at midnight and the moonlight turns to gold, I hear your voice inside the water, in the cathedral of the cold.